Hello traders and welcome to another technical analysis video brought to you by Orbex.com. You're now surfing the waves with Richard. It is Monday the 21st of May, 1:29 p.m. Eastern European Standard Time, and I'm on the dollar index, the 2-hour chart, and I believe that today will be a special day, so I decided to make a video, a special one I believe, which will contain some updates, some market recap on the previously posted articles, how the analysis actually unfolded, but most importantly, what I'm actually seeing on the charts now. As you can see, I'm on the dollar index 2-hour chart here, and I believe that the market could be, I mean, the market's position could be, let's say, the market could be located at a critical point, at a crucial point, a juncture, a some sort of, let's say, crossroads. Yeah. So, um, as you, I mean, as you may have noticed from my previously posted articles with this, I mean on April 13th, right here with this bullish view on the dollar index, the dollar indeed has had an extension, a bullish extension, and pretty much ran everything in its path, right? So at this stage, I mean, in the meantime, of course, there were some articles as well within this rise. But what I want to do today is basically go on the previous article. So let me just jump on the Orbex blog right here, and as you can see, there are many articles right here. But I'm just going to take this one for now. Yeah, the USD getting stronger, which was posted on April 13th right here, in which let's say I'm actually explaining the possibility of a rise here in the dollar when the dollar index was actually 89.70. Yeah, as many of you know, of course, Euro USD started falling, pound dollar the same, USD yen and USD Swiss franc rose, NZD USD had a monstrous fall, and also gold and silver started falling as well. Yeah, and crude oil is has been basically rising with the dollar there a bit. Now, this was basically on the April 13th. Now let's say if I take another article right here on May 11th, I'm talking about the possibility basically of the dollar index rising for the last possible fifth leg right there, in which I'm basically in this article I'm speaking about the possibility of the euro getting hurt or possibly tax. I'm going to take a look at tax later on. Okay, I'm going to update on this one as well. But uh, as you as you can see right here, back then I was basically marking this as a wave 4 and basically to complete with a possibly bearish run. Yeah. So that's basically what happened there. Now, right after that, let's say on May 14th, did another video right here in which I'm basically explaining some things right here. So if I just play this thing right here, you can actually see that I was on gold as a 2-hour chart, and I was explaining the possibility of a drop towards 1295, 1285 there. But of course, on many other pairs right here with the Euro USD right there at the top. Yeah. So let's just pause this and move on. Now, my latest article is this one: USD bulls vs bullfighters. Yeah, the patterns at decisive levels, and they are, in my personal opinion, as they are located at decisive levels. Now, again, this is just my personal opinion. This is not an investment advice. So, I'm gonna continue right here with the belief that you do understand that this is just to be treated as simple market commentary. Now, right here, let's say for instance, this was posted a few days ago, oh yeah, on May 17th. So right here, what I'm talking about is the possibility of the dollar index making a possible ending diagonal or some sort of reversal pattern, right? And also for gold right here to end up in this possible green box there, silver again, the crude oil, right? And all others such as Euro USD to go a bit lower and USD yen to go a bit higher with this ending diagonal and USD Swiss hanging around there and also the DAX, right? the um, the Germany 30. So let's basically make I mean we made a recap. Now let's follow up with a continuation. Yeah, let's basically continue. So what I'm seeing here, I'm on the dollar index again on a 2-hour chart. So what I'm seeing is a possible ending diagonal right there, yeah, with a bearish divergence, double confirmation over the bearish divergence right here possibly. So in other words, I believe that the dollar could be running out of steam right here, as it may have just completed the AB and then the extension in the C leg with the 5 swings sequence. And this is basically um, the rise that happened then, right? So we were AB and then of course the extension right there. Now the way I'm labeling things right here in this last 5 legs, that's a 1, 2, 3 and a complex pattern in this 4 right here and a possible ending diagonal right about there. Okay, so from the Fibonacci extensions we can see that they're kind of lining up right there, yeah, with multiple fibs as well, coming way back from the other previous swings. Yeah, so we have some important levels right there for the dollar. In other words, I'm thinking that the dollar's location could be at a critical stage right here. So let me just follow up with the other. So let's say go to our chart, right? Deliver the drop, and we kind of have 5 wave sequence, right? We have the bullish divergence right here. So the analysis is kind of panning out nicely. So what I would expect right here is, let's say for instance, either we have another another drop to give a secondary divergence and that's it, or just it could take off from there as well, right? So again, this is my personal opinion, guys. Now, moving on to silver. Silver is kind of late, I would say. Not sure what to make of this entire pattern because it doesn't look impulsive. So I believe that we could have one more drop right there because silver is kind of known to do those type of things. So just gonna leave it there for now. So let me jump on crude oil. I know that there's the important meeting about to occur right there, but what I can say is that the way this rose is kind of looks corrective, and the way I'm labeling it is as a WX and then ABC with an ending diagonal in the C. All right, so what I have right here is you guys can actually see that the prices of crude oil WTI are a bit, there's a consolidation going on right there. So if a breakout would occur here, that would be a bearish sign. However, if a rise occurs, then we already have a bearish divergence, double confirmation, I would say, but um, could be tricky. But anyhow, it could form a bearish divergence right about there at those levels. Moving on to Euro USD to our charts. So it did drop. Yeah, so what I'm seeing right here is a possible ending diagonal in this fifth leg right there. Okay, so it could take off. That's what I'm seeing. Now, moving on to pound dollar, again, same kind of scenario, ending diagonal right there. Yeah, so we can actually notice that uh, again, there could be a bullish divergence right here, so this can bounce around, form one more, and then it could take off on the bullish divergence. So as you guys can see, the market is indeed located at a critical point, a decisive one, I would say. USD yen 4-hour chart. Um, I'm seeing an ending diagonal, yeah, with the overshoot of the upper trend line. So this is kind of normal, the overshoot to occur in the last fifth leg. We'll see basically how this would unfold. Again, we have the bearish divergence right there. So it could be interesting, and USD yen uh, could indeed start a bearish swing. Not to mention that it's located at some critical um, reversal, possible reversal levels. USD Swiss. Um, this one I believe it's I don't know. I don't even know if it's gonna form that last leg, but if it does, then fifth leg or could be confirmed, right? However, it can actually this could be actually here, and this could be here, and this could be one step ahead, I would say. But the way it's looking is kind of choppy, so I'm just gonna leave it like there for like that for now. So let me just jump on the DAX, the Germany 30, which is kind of interesting. The markets are closed right now. However, um, it's not open on this chart. However, I know that it went again right here, yeah, at this level. So again, I'm seeing an ending diagonal on this one as well. So it could be interesting because there is a bearish divergence and a quite big one, I would say. Not to mention that the entire structure is completing a bigger pattern, right? So that's pretty much what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a quick update right here, and give you guys some of my thoughts again. Hopefully it will work out, and also it will help you out with your trading decisions. That's about it for now. As I like to say to all my traders, stay in the green and many pips ahead.